Hi Kayla, I'm Keegan. I'm going to be your student nurse today, and I was wondering if you could give me an S-bar on your case.
Absolutely. So my name's Kayla, and I'm here. We are going to administer some meds to Glenn Light, Mr. Light. He's in room 619. His doctor is Kay Phillips. He has no allergies, and he also has a full code. With him, we have special orders to take his vitals every 8 hours. This is important. So he was brought in yesterday. He has hyperglycemia, blood sugar, and he also has a stage 2 diabetic ulcer on his right heel. It's hurting him. He's done some soaking at home, but it hasn't helped, so we're going to take a look at that later. So his blood glucose has been above 300 for the past 5 days. And so we're going to make sure that we check his blood glucose before all of his meals. So he is saying that he's not in any pain. He is alert and orientated times 4. His pupils are clear and reactive delay. He is also wearing glasses. With his glasses he has 20 vision. He's at a moderate or a medium fall risk just because of that ulcer, so he may ask us for help to go to the bathroom. But other than that, he's pretty independent. His ulcer has a dry, sterile dressing on it. There's a wound team that comes in and looks at it actually twice a day. They're just making sure that we're taking care of it correctly, but we're doing all of the dressings on that. His breath sounds are clear. He has no cough. His heart sounds are normal. He has +2 pulses bilaterally. Another thing that we're going to pay attention to is his diet, because he's actually on an 1,800 calorie restriction. He's also on a sodium restriction, so he's not supposed to have any more than 2 grams of sodium a day. His bowel sounds are normal, and he is using the bathroom regularly and having regular bowel movements. He also has a saline lock on his right forearm and headline. All of his labs are normal. A couple of recommendations that I have from my shift is that I think that we need to collaborate with wound team regularly to make sure his wound is doing well. He's also concerned about his diet, being diabetic. He's been diabetic for about 20 years, so he's pretty good at it, but he's scared because the past 5 days his blood glucose has been so high. So I'm going to get a nutritionist consult for him, and I'll tell him that when we go in the room. So his blood glucose, his vitals are good, but his glucose is at 290, and the doctor's orders is, he's on a sliding scale. So he's at 290, so we're going to actually administer 6 units of his Lispro, and that's a sub-Q injection.
Okay, so why would you're giving Lispro because you said he's a diabetic?
Yes.
So what action does this medication have on the body?
I like to think of it as it is kind of like a key. It unlocks the cell because the glucose, you ingest it through food, and it's in your blood vessels, and your blood sugar is going to be high. The insulin will unlock the cell and allow the glucose to enter the cell, and so your body can use it for energy and what have you. Otherwise, it just stays in the veins and it gets your blood sticky and.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Yeah.
When should you question administering this?
You just want to pay attention to the blood glucose level. So if it's below 80, you don't want to administer it. It can be bad and have them unconscious, lethargic, and things like that.
What interventions should we teach the client?
Well, he's pretty good about his insulin being diabetic for so long, but we're just going to remind him if he has any redness or itchiness around his injection that he needs to let us know immediately. It could be an adverse reaction. Other than that, he's pretty good to go.
Okay. And then you just told me what some side effects there was an adverse reaction.